What is up, guys, and welcome to the Talking with Todd edition of the Stuff Podcast. My name is CJ Pierce, and we're kind of mixing things up a little bit today. I am not wearing glasses, and we are joined by kind of our production guru, Sam Raby, as JC is on vacation. What's up, Sam?
Hey, CJ. How's it going?
It's going. How do you feel about being on the Stuff Talking with Todd edition for the first time?
Pretty good. A little nervous, but pretty good.
Yeah, because you've been on the podcast before.
Yes.
And you guys will be hearing that later, but this is the first time on with El Presidente.
Yes.
Talking with Todd. You're actually now going to be talking with Todd.
Yes. That'll be good.
That'll be good. All right. So, Todd, we're happy to have you back. It'll be 2 weeks now after everybody's watching this since they've heard from you last. So, what is new? What's going on in the president world?
Yeah, we took a week off. Much appreciated. My schedule just didn't allow it. This week I wanted to talk a little, just let people know we have summer camps, all ages. Kindergarten all the way up to adults. 20 different summer camps, if my count is correct.
Oh, wow.
Throughout the summer, if you want to attend one of those or check them out, it's northweststate.edu and take a look. We're pretty active this summer. Our as far as our classes go, summer classes started this week, so 3 or 4 days ago, and so the summer term's off and rolling, and registration is open for the fall term. So we're in the throes of summertime blues here at Northwest State.
Yeah, for sure. Well, summer camps are a great opportunity on campus here. I know got to be a part of like STEM camps at points and got to help out with some camps as I was a student worker here. And so like they're really a cool thing we get to do for the community.
Absolutely. The name community college, right? Like we're not just an organization that offers classes on our campus. Bring it up again, the pill, right?
Yeah.
Learning of all types. So those summer camps are learning opportunities for kids of all ages, not necessarily a college class, but just an engagement, something for the kids and adults even to do, outside of their normal day to day. So.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, and that link to those things will be someplace around here. It's on Northwest State's website. I think it's there'll be Ethan will put a link someplace around here, but
yeah, and you can register and pay all online. So we made it easy this year.
Awesome. Well, super cool. Well, do you got anything else we're going to talk about today?
Yeah, you mentioned it. Student workers. Northwest State doesn't function without its student workers. I know both of you are student workers, so help me, help the students understand the value of being a student worker at Northwest State, and maybe some of the things that you guys did as student workers.
Yeah. So I have been, or I guess currently I'm not a student worker at Northwest State, but I was a student worker at Northwest State since the fall of 2018. So however long it's been, 3 years, 4 years almost. I worked in the Success Center, doing test proctoring and tutoring and all this stuff. I worked in there, whatever it was, 25 hours a week, the max we were allowed for that whole time, which was a really great experience. So those of you who know me and if you watched this long enough, I am a graphic designer. That's what I went to college for. I am an artist. I'm not exactly what we would call organized all the time, but I got thrown headfirst into a kind of an administrative role, doing like organizing and putting in, doing file work, and had to keep tests organized and had to keep all this, that organized. And that was like a complete culture shock to me, because like if you guys ever come out to my office and check it out, you'll see that my desk doesn't necessarily look like Sam's desk, and it is a little bit of a mess, and I've got stuff everywhere, but it's part of the process. But like I had to learn organizational skills. I had to learn, I had to learn how to answer the phone and talk to people on the phone and get things organized that way. Problem solving skills, all these things. Like it was a really great opportunity. It's something I actually needed in my life to grow. Like you wouldn't have ever wanted to do that, but like the opportunity to be a student worker came up and I took it, and like actually taught me lifelong skills that I'm going to continue to use throughout my life and throughout my career.
So instead of paying us to learn, we paid you to learn.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Sam, I know you were a student worker in IT, and we'll talk about the Higher Learning Commission, but talk about your role as a student worker and the value you found in it.
Yeah, so I was a student worker for almost 2 years. My first semester here, I kind of got involved in some of the groups on campus, and then I learned about the student working through that. Then I went up and talked to IT, and they were all really cool people. They're like, come work for us, we'll give you this experience and you can learn. And that was really cool for me, was to be able to learn in that working environment. And one of the things that I really took away from that was like communication, like answering phone calls, answering emails, all of that kind of stuff. So that was really cool. And then moving into I know we're coming out of the pandemic a little bit, but moving into that, I got the opportunity to set up a lot of the Zoom stuff and work with that. So that was a really cool learning experience, to work with people on campus and off campus through that.
Yeah, I know. So in February, we had the 10-year accreditation renewal visit, reaffirmation visit from the Higher Learning Commission. And you were on so many of those Zoom sessions, just making sure that the session happened and helped schedule. And you know, the student workers play a vital role in Northwest State, and our ability to provide the service to our learners. It hinges on us having enough workers available, and part of those workers are the student workers that are here paying to learn in the classrooms, but also being paid to learn life skills and really what it's like to be out in the workforce and you know, be part of an organization. So one, thank both of you for being student workers and help us accomplish our mission these past several years. And two, if you're a student, you're looking for work, Northwest State's hiring.
Yeah, I mean, not being a student worker anymore, I get to have conversations with Mike Jacobs and some different people on campus that are being impacted by the lack of student workers we have right now. I was just talking to Mike Jacobs this last week about how he desperately needs student workers in this area. Like my former office in the Success Center, they have no student workers at all right now. And so like if you're out there in listener land listening to this, get a hold of Mike Jacobs, get a hold of your advisor, figure out a way to get a job here on campus. It's a great opportunity. It teaches you a lot of things. And like Dr. Todd was saying here a second ago, the school can't operate without student workers. I know, we just touched on this a little bit. Sam and I were like through the COVID and through the pandemic, and when we first went on lockdown, like we were doing a lot. We were working a lot of hours. We were maxing out our allotted hours every week, just trying to get everything figured out for our given departments. And so like it's a big deal, guys. Reach out to somebody, talk to your advisor, email Mike Jacobs at mjacobs@northweststate.edu. He'd be the guy to talk to about that. So yeah, it's a really great opportunity. So I encourage all of y'all to look into it.
The other piece I like to point out is like you guys are entrepreneurs, right? You own your own company right now, and you know how much of you being a student worker led to you being able to own and operate your own business. So just kudos to you, because it takes courage, right, to kind of jump in with both feet. But happy to have you at Northwest State and helping with the Talking with Todd and other podcasts that you guys do. So again, thank you, and I enjoy these sessions.
Oh, they're fun. They're fun. We enjoy them a lot too.
All right.
And we're not just being paid to say that.
We're paying you?
That's what I thought. Maybe.
Wait a minute.
And good vibes and hugs. I don't know. But yeah, so do we have anything else for this week's edition of Talking with Todd?
I don't think so. It was a good session. Really just talk about the summer camps. If you're interested and you got some time this summer, sign up for a camp. Come out here and spend a couple of days learning about something new. And if you're looking for work and you're a student, sign up.
Yeah.
We need you.
And we'll have links to all of that someplace around here, depending on where you're watching or listening. And yeah, guys, so thank you so much for listening. Thank you for tuning into another episode of Talking with Todd. And we're going to try doing this outro without JC. So, Sam?
Stay excellent to each other.
And party on, my dudes and dudettes. Peace out.